Western Australia is the largest state in Australia, covering an area of over 2.5 million square kilometres. It is also the most isolated state, with Perth, the capital city, being over 2,000 kilometres from the nearest major city. Despite its size and isolation, Western Australia is a thriving state with a strong economy. The state is home to a number of major industries, including mining, agriculture, and tourism. Western Australia is also home to a diverse population, with people from all over the world. One of the most appealing aspects of Western Australia is its natural beauty. The state is home to a number of stunning landscapes, including the Margaret River wine region, the Ningaloo Reef, and the Kimberley. Western Australia is also home to a number of national parks, including the Karijini National Park and the Pilbara National Park. Another appealing aspect of Western Australia is its relatively low cost of living. The median home value in Western Australia is just over $600,000, which is significantly lower than the median home value in other parts of Australia. The cost of living in Western Australia is also relatively low for other goods and services. Of course, no place is perfect, and Western Australia does have some drawbacks. One of the biggest drawbacks is the state's isolation. Perth is the most isolated major city in the world, and it can be a long journey to get to other parts of Australia. Another drawback is the state's climate. Western Australia can be hot and dry in the summer, and cold and wet in the winter. Overall, Western Australia is a great place to live. The state has a strong economy, a diverse population, and stunning natural beauty. However, it is important to be aware of the state's isolation and its climate before making a decision to move there. Here is a more detailed list of the pros and cons of living in Western Australia. Pros. Strong economy. Western Australia has a strong economy, with a low unemployment rate and a high median income. This is due in part to the state's abundant natural resources, such as iron ore, gold, and oil. Diverse population. Western Australia is home to a diverse population, with people from all over the world. This makes it a great place to live if you are looking for a cosmopolitan experience. Stunning natural beauty. Western Australia is home to some of the most stunning natural beauty in the world, including the Kimberley region, the Pilbara Desert, and the Margaret River wine region. Low cost of living. The cost of living in Western Australia is generally lower than in other parts of Australia. This is especially true for housing, which is much more affordable in Perth than in Sydney or Melbourne. Relaxed lifestyle. Western Australia is known for its relaxed lifestyle. People in WA are generally laid back and enjoy spending time outdoors. Cons. Extreme isolation. Western Australia is the most isolated state in Australia. This can be a major drawback for people who want to be close to family and friends in other parts of the country. Hot and dry summers. The summers in Western Australia can be very hot and dry. This can be uncomfortable for people who are not used to the heat. Cold and wet winters. The winters in Western Australia can be cold and wet. This can be a shock for people who are used to milder winters. Long distances to other parts of Australia. Western Australia is a very large state. This means that it can take a long time to travel to other parts of the country. Overall, Western Australia is a great place to live if you are looking for a state with a strong economy, a diverse population, and stunning natural beauty. However, it is important to be aware of the state's isolation and its climate before making a decision to move there. Here are some additional things to consider when thinking about moving to Western Australia. Job opportunities. If you are planning to move to Western Australia for work, it is important to research the job market in the area where you want to live. Some industries that are particularly strong in WA include mining, agriculture, and tourism. Education. Western Australia has a strong education system, with a variety of public and private schools to choose from. There are also several universities in the state, including the University of Western Australia and Curtin University. Healthcare. Western Australia has a good healthcare system, with public and private hospitals available. There are also a number of medical specialists in the state. Cost of living. The cost of living in Western Australia can vary depending on where you live. In general, the cost of living is lower in Perth than in other major cities in Australia. However, the cost of living can be higher in some rural areas. Climate. Western Australia has a Mediterranean climate, with warm, dry summers and cool, wet winters. The temperature can vary depending on where you live in the state. For example, the summers in the Pilbara Desert can be very hot, while the winters in the Margaret River region can be quite mild. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Good to Know.